outside for a bit. Let me stretch my legs some. To a group of older Russian gentlemen who show up around quite a bit. We refer to them as Russian Mafia, just so, not they're connecting, but it sounds cute. But they like to play dominoes and such, and they're quite loud. So, even with my headphones on, I think, no. But I figure, need to get something up. It's really easy to get in the habit of not doing videos, but I need to get out of that. So, I figure it's time to do updates here. One, we've already pretty much done the geekification on the back of the car, so now it's time to start moving on to the front. On the hood here, I just ordered a nice big Shield logo that's going to go on here, with the eagle and also the letter E Shield. That's going to go in there. There was only one left, and thankfully it held on for quite a while on eBay. So, and for the record, anybody complain? No, I'm not using any donations I get from people throwing money in to keep us alive. That's something when we get my own money in, like in this case, the Cafe Press money showed up. But it does help, though, that when the money comes in, so I can afford to do these other things, too. I think the rains have finally gone by for a while, so I can put my other large umbrella away. Once again, a peculiar smell is developing here, but so they go there and find out which science experiment's gone wrong this time. But pardon my hand there. And it's also time to again address the latest cause celeb and things causing us problems. The Vox apocalypse is still on, apparently. Vox is doubling down on this crap. They're pointing out that you're getting channels demonetized that didn't do this. So what? Give them all! It's like, so Vox and, especially with, their little toady, Carlos, they have now become an existential threat to YouTube itself. So, yeah, normally it's like, no, deplatforming is not the answer. In this case, deplatforming is the answer. We need to stop them before they shut down the whole damn thing and screw us all. They heard a lot of the versions of the old, the first they came for the, in this case, like, first they came for Alex Jones, and, they came for the, and then they came for Alex Jones, and then they came for, but, well, this time they kind of got a little overshot, and then they came after Crowder, and the way they did it sort of came to everybody, and now even Philip DeFranco's getting roped into this whole thing. Phil DeFranco, for Christ's sakes, the man's as centrist as they come, okay? Yeah. So they have really overplayed their hand a lot faster than they should have, and guess what? It's like Gamergate. You have turned a lot of people who really wanted nothing to do with politics, or at least want to get away from the politics for a while, and you just basically driven them all to the right. Because, say what you will about the conservative side. They generally don't try and deplatform you, okay? They don't try and shut you up. That kind of kills the fun of it, It's half the fun of being able to, argue and debate and discuss these things. And deplatforming does not accomplish that, okay? I think part of it is, you try and, and I'm, again, one of the few times I'm going to actually go ahead and dive into the politics here. Part of trying to maintain a life as a conservative in this country means having to deal with liberal stuff in your face every damn time and having to defend yourself. So deplatforming is never an option because you can't do the New York Times, all ABC, CBS, NBC, every major media thing on there, and CNN and everything else. And we've got what, Fox News and a good chunk of talk radio. For many years, that was Rush Limbaugh was it. Since then, others have come up. To kind of for the rest of the time slots on the thing. But for a long time, it was like Fox News and Rush, and that was it. So it's like a lot of times, one of Rush's catchphrases on there was, "I do not need to be balanced. I do not need to be balanced by equal time. I am equal time." And I kind of, I brought in this kind of attitude when I'm trying to start with my criticism of Star Trek, because like I said, the ultimate thing, to be the Rush Limbaugh of Star Trek, where I could go against the popular thing of discovery any new truck is better than nothing. Like, no, it isn't. Okay, not when you're devaluing the brand. Okay, I will be the still voice in the wilderness saying, nay, the emperor has no clothes. The headline is peeling. I need to get some glue or tape or something. But yeah, we are now all being forced into the political arena, whether we like it or not. And I mean, you got guys like Jeremy Geeks and Gamers. He's a Trump supporter. And one of the I had a feeling he was just from the verbiage and the way he was. But then you got guys like Gary and Neurotic and others who are admittedly more from the leftist leaning. They're being forced over here because who's driving the thing? Vox, strident leftist totalitarian thugs who want to squash everything in their wake and can't invite anybody having an opposing view. They just want to shut everyone up, and then they're going to drag YouTube down to get that goal. So why? That's why I have started a petition on change.org. The link will be down below. I've been spreading it all over the place. That it's to go to Susan Wojcicki and say Fox needs to be booted off of YouTube for the sake of the entire platform. They need to go. Now maybe their compromise can be made. They can send Carlos on his merry way, and so they can save themselves, and then no longer be a threat to YouTube itself. But as it stands right now, they're going to bring the whole damn thing down around their ears and laugh while they're doing it, and that needs to be stopped now. So, link down below, share it around, because I think one dubious advantage that I've got right now is that I'm not a big channel. I haven't really gotten anybody's crosshairs just yet. So best I can do right now is the poor schmuck on the battlefield, with the one grenade. Just hope I can hit it in the right spot. And, somebody picks it up and this thing goes a little viral. But yeah, last I checked, I got 10 people signed so far. So if we can get this in the right eyes and get going here, at least get some attention. And remind Susan and the idiots who are running this thing, this was built on individual creators, individual content creators, not big corporations like Vox and CNN and NBC, and they didn't build this thing, and they have no interest. It's just an outlet for them. Okay, this is not their whole thing. There's a lot of people this is their livelihood. I'm not counting myself yet because I've yet to see a check. I'm starting to get there, but my estimated revenue is kind of dropping a bit. But I've still got like $36 in free holding right now, and right now the projection I've got is like another $35. I don't know if that counts the super chats I've gotten, but until this thing gets going and I get hopefully generate some more subscriptions and get some more ad revenue going, I'm still in limbo. So who knows when a check's going to show up on my ass. As far as from YouTube, the Patreon stuff is good, and the YouTube and the PayPal stuff is I'm always grateful for. Thank you. You have saved our asses a many a time, and I'm sure that will happen again in the future. But we need, and everything I've got, it's being mirrored over on BitChute. So that's already the backup there, and you can tell by the umpteenth number of links I got in the description that I'm covering everything. A lot of it ultimately goes back to the PayPal account. It's a matter of whatever you might already have connected to, Subscribestar or whatever, or Patreon. But the only thing that goes to my checking account is the AdSense from in YouTube, and then again, that has yet to be pumped up enough above the $100 threshold to kick in again. So everything's still going to YouTube. But I would like for this thing to be around long enough to make a living at it, okay? Because I'm still suspecting the insurance settlement we get out of this, thing with the accident will be at least a nice, number. we're, having a night, have some fun, making all kinds of plans for where we might end up. But again, it's like we really can't count on it being that grandiose. It could be, we get enough money to move to England, or it could be we just get a halfway decent RV, and then we're at least, we're still homeless, but at least we're not long sleeping in this thing. This is being towed behind a slightly larger vehicle, that we can actually lay back and sit back and like rig up a proper looking studio and make it look a little more presentable here. But yeah, support links down below and the petition link down below. Let's seize the moment here and send a shot across Vox's bow for a change. And make it clear, they cannot just come in here and start bullying out and Carlos whining about, he's harassing me and all this, and then meanwhile I went through your Twitter feed, Carlos. Project much? Talking about doxing and stuff, and you've done the exact same thing overtly. I've seen that post where you deliberately tried to give out phone numbers for a whole laundry list of people. And the whole thing, milkshake them all, humiliate them and everything, make them afraid to go anywhere public. You think that's not an overt call for violence, you silly little shit? Why are you not arrested for that, okay? If you were to do that anywhere else out in the open, they would have arrested you for inciting violence, Domi, okay? Just because you did it on Twitter doesn't make it somehow, okay. So enjoy your playtime, Carlos. It's coming to an end rather quickly. So, links down below. I'll see if I can cook up something else in the meantime, but at least I can get something out today. So, talk at you later.